Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about why you need to start a business in high school or college. I'm going to be discussing this topic with you from a perspective following your current path and a path that you're going to take in your career. So I'm going to be discussing in depth of what a business and what the skills you acquire from starting your own business are going to do for you no matter your career. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Isak with 2B Green Consulting, and I help people get started in the service industry, especially lawn care, in high school or college, who need the assistance and the direction to get started on their path. Let's get started. Now, why am I teaching you this today? I'm teaching you this today because I know in my specific situation, starting my business in high school drastically helped me in understanding socioeconomics, how society works, how I can appeal to the marketplace, and eventually how I can, if I want, how I can, you're going to laugh, but how I can work for somebody else, how I can appeal to somebody else, how I can help them. I have a much deeper understanding of how the market works, and that's going to help me no matter what job I get. So, you're currently in college. Let's talk about your current path. As you know, I'm just putting this down so we are under the same understanding. You're getting education now. That is going to then allow you to get the job you want so that you then can bring value to the marketplace. Now, this one process is very broad, and what you are learning by going to college and what we are learning, I'm not going to say you because I'm in college as well. What we are learning is sort of theory. We're not learning the practical application for, you could say, applying that theory. So I'm not saying to give up on the education. What I'm saying is to incorporate a business alongside your education, so then these two can then lead to your job, if in the case that you don't want to continue with the business. So when calling it a business is too broad, I need to go further in depth of what kind of business it is that you're going to start. In high school or college, you are not going to start a software company, anything like that. The businesses, not only because limitations regarding just how the market works in credibility, things like that, but also regarding your education, regarding your starting capital. And let's face it, it's not the best business that you could start in regards to the skills you're going to acquire that can help you in other jobs. So the type of business that I recommend is a service-based business. Okay, what this means, these are services that you do for other people that eventually are time savers. Save your customers time. Starting out, this might be dog sitting, it might be babysitting, this might be lawn care, it might be pressure washing, those type of jobs. And what this type of business is going to teach you alongside the theory are very valuable ideas such as organization, such as how you can appeal to clients and people. How you're going to learn, I mentioned socioeconomics. You're going to learn how you can sell jobs, sales strategy, sales. All these different things are going to later help you in incorporating your business sense, your business etiquette, your business strategies, your business awareness for applying your theory that you learn in your education. So these service-based businesses, why I like them so much is because it gives you an opportunity to spend as much time dealing with the consumer. That's another reason that I didn't even mention. With too big of a company that you possibly could start in high school, you are getting away from dealing with the consumer. Reason why that's wrong is because when starting your first business, almost all the education that you are getting is for how to deal with consumers. Like I mentioned, how you can appeal to people, socioeconomics, how things work, your sales strategy, organization with making people happy. So the main advantage that you're going to get from starting your own business is understanding how people work, what they care about, how you can appeal to people, how you can carry yourself, how you can speak, how you can structure the job so that it's something that your prospects can care about. You're going to get so much more knowledge by starting a business and going out into the marketplace, trying to sell something, trying to appeal to a client, see how you can bring value to them and appeal to their needs, appeal to their pain points. That's going to give you so much better understanding because, yes, you learn, I'm not going to take anything away from you. You learn concrete knowledge in your college education. However, you're going to get a better understanding for what your clients actually care about. Even if you start a business in high school, college, and it doesn't turn out to be a crazy success, you still haven't lost because you have the understanding of how you can appeal to people, what people care about, how things work that you can eventually bring into working for somebody else. No matter what job you have, if you have an understanding of what people care about, how you can market things, how you can carry yourself, how you can speak, how you can hold presentations, everybody's going to value that, and that's going to make you stand out in the marketplace. If you can describe what you learned from a business startup and sort of the practices that you started with, sort of the ideals, the ethics, that is just as important to somebody as the success you had. Especially, you have to be in context with this, not when you are, for example, trying to sell that business, but when you are selling yourself as a person, developing your skills. Employers are definitely going to care about the skills that you could acquire from starting your own business. You have to know what you're comparing to. You're comparing to perhaps being an employee and working for perhaps a restaurant, being a server and stuff like that. And I was in your situation as well. I wanted to take those jobs because they're easy, because they're simple, because you get in, it's almost mindless, and it's just about the effort that you put in. There's a time and place for those type of jobs. However, you are going to learn far more in regards to how the market works and how you can carry yourself and how you can market yourself if you start your own business and start learning those types of things firsthand. So your options are, and I didn't even get into it where, most jobs today are, for a college student, are $15 to $20 an hour. If you can start a lawn business like I did, you can start getting jobs where you don't invest in crazy equipment because that'll just hurt your margins. But if you can start buying just the equipment you need, you start working with simple services, which I can describe more in depth, you can start making, just starting out, 50 to 75 per hour. You can see the difference. So when you start on the right path, not only are you going to earn far more money, but you are also going to develop skills that act as a safety net so you can go back towards your original plan and go to the job. You can carry the skills from your original business back to the marketplace with your original plan. So the risk is very low, even if your business doesn't succeed. Now, there are many intricacies such as how you carry yourself, the mindset you have to have, the exact skills, the exact equipment. I want you to hit my link down in the description below because I need to personalize this information to you. I can't say buy this equipment, do this, market these, buy these flyers, all these different things until I have heard exactly your goals, exactly your situation, until I've also learned a little bit about your community. Once I hear that information, I can set you on the right path so you can succeed with an efficient model where your margins are high, your time is well spent, and your organization is put up so that you do not need to sacrifice other areas of your life, such as your social life, such as your education, such as your family. Okay? All these different things need to be done in balance, and I can help you with that. That's going to be a link down in the description below. Again, this has been Isaac Burek with To Be Green Consulting. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.